those of you that do know me, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm actually starting a brand new series to my channel. It's one that I've never done before, and I don't exactly know if any other YouTubers have done this on their channel, but I thought I would try it. So kind of my influence is actually from two separate things. One is a very influential YouTuber named Bunny. She usually does this thing really work. She used to have things that she did on Fridays. Family Guy is another influencer for this video. There's actually a Family Guy episode where Peter goes on the news and does things like, "What's up with blah 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 blah." You know what I mean. If you've watched Family Guy, you might know the episode I'm talking about. So this new series is going to be called What Is Wednesday. So I chose to call it What Is Wednesday because I want to do a weekly video. Now I have my notes, so if you don't see me looking at you, it's because I'm reviewing my notes because I want to make sure I get this right. I'm doing weekly videos, so they're going to be every Wednesday, about personal or worldly problems in the world. There are also complaints, that kind of thing. I know it makes probably no sense right now, but as I get further into this, it might make some more sense. So I wanted to do this semi-interactive thing with friends and subscribers. You guys are welcome to join into this. So friends from Instagram and Twitter, I try to kind of go back into my roleplay group. If you guys watched my Q&A, the first one of this year, you guys saw that I talked about, communicate with on Twitter. We still sort of communicate. So a couple of us, we were still talking, and we decided to do a group chat. And we were talking about the different problems that are going on so far since we have to do the social distancing. Since we have to do that, you know, it's a good way to interact with different friends. So friends from Instagram, friends from Twitter, and friends from here, or subscribers, you guys are all welcome to do this. And I have put out on my Twitter, at least, I've released talking about this with a couple of people. So basically, you guys are going to get to voice your opinions, if you will, voice your complaints, voice your problems. So let me explain what I mean. Each complaint will start with what is, as in what is up with dogs. And then a scenario can be given, or example, if you will, as to what you're talking about, like why you're saying that. Basically, in this one, I'm going to just do my personal ones. Next Wednesday, I'll have included some from my Twitter because we have been talking, and I said, oh, let's put some of these together, and they're like, yeah. So a few of them have already given me a couple, but I said I'm going to do a full thing next Wednesday. Since this is basically the intro into it, I want to get it clear and hopefully get an understanding. So let's see. For me, let's see. The best one I think I can come up with, what is with 2020? Why does it seem like 2020 and 2000 are becoming the exact same thing? So a little example, like I said, I want to give like a little example of the what is. Example of what is up with 2020. So far, bad. Happened in 2020. Apparently there were bad things that happened in 2000 as well, with Y2K and everybody freaking out that the world was going to end, and people are thinking the world is going to end again. Those kind of things. I really wish I had wrote down some other little scenarios of ones that I wanted to do. But because this was kind of just more of an intro into what I want to start, I didn't really, I guess, prepare myself for this many. I do remember one of the ones that a friend and me, when we were talking about, this is actually kind of one of the reasons why it started this way, is they were talking about like, what is up with our president, and what is up with the toilet paper. So those were just a few of the things that a couple of my friends were talking about, and I was like, oh my god, I have got to start a series on my channel, where we talk about this. So, like I said, I open the floor to any of my subscribers, or any of you new subscribers or people watching this now. If you've never watched my channel before and this is new to you, this is something I've really, really, really wanted to be doing, ever since the beginning of this week when we were talking about what is up with. So you could also, if you don't want to do what is, you can do why is. I don't know. It's just, it felt like something that I really, really wanted to try, and I wanted to see if this was gonna work. I don't know how long this series is gonna run. I do know I want to do it once a week, and just give a feel whether it's gonna work or not. Because, like I said, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I just know I really wanted to try this. Um, it is, if you guys have ever seen the PD's Funhouse on Family Guy, there's an example of that, but he started a TV show on that one. I really wish I could find the episode that was Peter going on to the news. Um, and it was basically, where Peter talked about, what is up with this, that, and the other. But I haven't been clear enough in explaining it. You guys are still welcome to be like, I don't understand what you're talking about, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are still going to be kind of like, huh? I don't know. I felt like this is something I want to do. I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. But like I said, it's a chance where people can interact. So basically, the people on my Twitter, when we talked about it, I said, okay, when we do this, you can say what is, and then whatever your complaint, your problem, your whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, and then just give like a brief scenario of why you're wondering why this is happening, or whatever, or an example of, like I said, it's just something I wanted to do on this channel. It's something I feel like can be slightly interactive. If I ever do get to go live on YouTube, that is something I would probably make sure I would go live during What is Wednesdays. If this video makes any sense to you, please feel free to, in the comment section or my Twitter DMs or my Instagram DMs, comment on an Instagram photo, something like that, anything like that that you want to. You can go into our discussion page on this channel, and you can add a comment in the discussions, talking about what is, and just, basically hashtag it what is Wednesdays. If you're commenting on any of those, just say what is Wednesdays. And then you can say what is or why is or anything like that. Say your thing and then try and give like a small scenario, and then I will make it into a video on Wednesdays, and put it out there. Try not to embarrass me as much as you can, by means of, if you're talking about political, religious, something like that, I may or may not fully go through with it. I may code word it or something, and I will let you know, hey, you said blah 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 blah, but I really can't on this video. So because like I said, I'm trying to keep all of my videos child friendly. I do have young niece and nephew that are watching my YouTube videos, and I want to make sure that everything stays friendly, and, age appropriate, G-rated. So yeah, no questions with curse words, nothing like that, because I probably won't address it. And I have told the Twitter friends and a couple Instagram friends that I was talking about, things like that. So I have gone over with them, hey, if I do it, it's great. If you want to put one, but if it has, curse words, inappropriate scenarios such as sexuality or relationships, I may or may not even address it or include it. Try and keep my channel G-rated. I have way more of a reason nowadays than when I first started off my channel. But I always did plan that I was going to keep it G-rated. Also, just because I think it does go along the guidelines of YouTube to begin with. So I never want to cross the wrong way with the guidelines. Oh, I do want to use this one because this one has really been bothering me. So for what is up with people on Instagram? Why do they feel the need to fake like they're somebody else and then act like Instagram is a dating website? Yeah. I might try and make another catfish video just because I've had a couple more people catfish. People think they are so sly, and they're really, really not. Like, I'm not stupid. I never was catfished in the sense of relationship wise, but I have been catfished in job wise. I was basically catfished by people who I was willing to do babysitting, always have been, always will be. And basically 3 times these people faked and hired me, sent me money that they were going to need for me to have out here to buy food and supplies for their children. One lady, she had 3 kids I was going to be babysitting. Another one had 2 kids I was going to be babysitting. And one was just 1 kid I was going to be babysitting. Another thing is, what is up with catfishers, fake people that do stuff like what I just talked about, but the relationship thing? What is up with these Americans, but people from Africa that want to pretend to be someone else, and they always choose to be a military person? It has happened 4 times now. That's all I can say. But I'm not stupid enough to get played by them. So that's the only thing. And I'm not trying to knock anybody because, like I said to some of these other catfishers, that I do wind up thinking you're already a catfisher, but I'm still talking to you because I'm that friendly. But I know that you're faking it, especially when they start saying, oh, I'm in the United Army. Like the catfish video that I made, if you guys saw that, the dude said he was from New York, but he was in the UK Army, told me he was in the US Army, then he told me he was in the Navy. So this last one, and I probably, like I said, I will make probably a video on this one because the only reason I'm making them is because to me, it's just comedy that you think people are that stupid. Like, are people really that stupid? Because I'm not. I'm not going to get played. Literally, and this is what I was telling my mom, I'm like, because this was comedy to me. So he told people on Instagram that want to use Instagram as, first of all, a fake portal to pick up people, and then second, pretend it's a dating website, and then third, be fake and be all these other people, and then when you try and call them on the carpet, suddenly they stop connection, and they're like, you've caught me. Anyway, so I hope this works as a new series on my channel. Even if only a couple people send me questions, that's fine. It can be short little videos. I know this one is kind of long because it's basically an intro into my series. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, turn on your notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. You can also find me on all my social medias. It's Cherish everywhere. The links for the social medias will be down in my description box down below. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!